Hello everyone, my name is Taylor. I will be guiding you through yoga today. As per usual, if you have blocks or anything that can be used like blocks, highly recommend as they are awesome props. Today we will actually start at the back of the mat, and this practice, we're just going to get right into some movements, some hip openers, and just have a nice active practice today. So hopefully that sounds good to you all, and we'll start at the back of the mat. So feet hip width distance or together, however space you prefer with your feet. Finding a length through the body, so engaging that core right off the start, noticing if the shoulders are kind of crouching in and really allowing that chest to open. Arms are active beside you. If it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes, or you can just bring your gaze down to a focal point on the ground. And we're going to find our breath, a nice deep inhale to fill up from the bottom of the belly, through the ribs, into the chest, and then exhaling from the chest back down to the bottom of the belly. Again, inhaling to fill up, and exhaling to let go. Once more, inhaling, and exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling, arms to the sky, and exhale to fold forward. Letting the head hang. Inhale to half lift, fingers to shins, lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms to heart center, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms to the sky. This time, exhale, cactus the arms, opening up the chest, maybe bringing head and gaze towards the sky. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to cactus the arms, open the chest, remembering to engage that core. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Staying here for a round of breath. You can inhale to half lift and exhale to fold if you'd prefer. Maybe a little bend in the knees or a really big bend in the knees, whichever you prefer. Maybe walking the hands to one side of the body and then over to the other, shaking the head, letting go of any tension that you're holding on to. And then we'll slowly walk our hands towards the front of the mat so we find our down dog. Taking a moment to find this down dog, and then maybe pedal out the feet, shake the head again, see what you need. And when you're ready, finding some stillness, a nice deep inhale in stillness, and a long exhale in your stillness. Shifting the weight forward, coming into plank. Deep inhale here. Slow exhale. Remembering that the head is an extension of the spine, so gazing a few inches past the fingertips. Inhaling here. And exhale to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, plank. Staying here for the exhale. Filling up on the inhale. Exhale to slowly lower down to the ground, chaturanga, untucking the toes, inhaling up to your cobra, and exhaling to your down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale to open up that hip, so right foot over to the left. If you'd like some movement, finding that movement. If you'd like to stay still, stay still. Inhaling your right leg back towards the sky, squaring off the hips. Exhale your right knee towards your right armpit, finding lift in your leg. Inhale back to the sky. Exhale, knee towards your nose, rounding the spine, really lifting that right leg towards your nose. Staying here for an inhale, exhaling to a low lunge. Inhaling up to crescent lunge, arms towards the sky. Taking a moment to make any adjustments to feel nice and comfortable here. Nice bend in that front knee, core engaged, gazing forward. Few more rounds of breath like this. One more inhale. Exhale to plant the hands, right leg meets the left, maybe hovering the right foot off of the mat as you exhale to lower. Inhale to open up the heart, maybe you're in up dog now, and exhale to down dog. A nice deep inhale, and an exhale. Inhaling the left leg towards the sky, opening up the hip on your exhale. Your choice, movement, stillness, whatever you need on this side. And inhaling to three-legged. Exhale, knee towards left armpit, finding that lift. Inhaling to the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, shifting that weight forward. One more deep inhale. Exhale to your low lunge, and inhale to your crescent. Breathing into any areas that you're feeling a little bit tight in, maybe a little tender. And then maybe allowing yourself to settle in just a hair deeper. Really active arms up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale to plant the hands, left leg meets the right. Again, maybe you want to hover the left foot off of the mat as you exhale to lower, and then inhale to lift into your heart opener, and exhale to down dog. Those vinyasas are also always optional, so if you're not feeling it, you can do any transition into down dog or child's. A deep inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale over to the right armpit, shifting that weight forward. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose. Staying here for an inhale. Exhale to your low lunge. Inhale to your crescent. Exhale to warrior two. So feet perpendicular, maybe taking a look at the feet, making sure that the heel and arch are aligned. Making sure that this right knee is nice and aligned with the ankle. Gazing over the right fingertips. And then maybe closing the eyes. Flipping the front palm to the sky, reversing your warrior. So you can bring that left hand to the left thigh, or if you'd prefer to have it behind the back, wherever you are, keeping that nice bend in the front knee. Inhaling to lift back up, warrior two. Exhale to reach forward, extended side angle. Forearm to the thigh, or reaching down towards the ground. Keeping that back leg active. Inhaling to lift back up to your warrior two. Staying here for the exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky, lengthening through both legs, finding your star. So feet are a little turnout, but facing towards the long edge of the mat. Inhaling here, opening up the chest. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding your horse. So maybe turning those feet out just a little bit more as you bend into the knees. Breathing here, and maybe getting a little bit deeper. Maybe taking your right heel off of the mat, and then bringing it back down. Left heel off the mat, bringing it back down. Maybe both heels off the mat. Breathing here. Keep breathing. Slowly releasing the heels back onto the mat. Inhaling back to your star, and exhale back to your warrior two. Nice inhale here. Staying here for the exhale. One more deep inhale, and then cartwheeling the hands down to the mat. Right foot meets the left, your choice, vinyasa or down dog. Deep inhale, long exhale. Inhaling left leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards left armpit, shifting weight forward. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee towards nose, staying here for the inhale. Exhaling to your low lunge. Inhaling to crescent. And exhale to warrior two on this side. Staying here for a moment, getting settled in, making any adjustments, really trying to keep the shoulders and hips aligned. Checking in on that front knee. Arms parallel to the ground. Maybe experimenting with closing the eyes. Flipping front palm to the sky and reversing. Again, you can bring the hand to the thigh or behind back. Inhaling to lift back up, warrior two. Exhale to reach forward into your extended side angle. Forearm to the thigh, reaching down towards the ground or a block. So many options. See what works best for you. Inhale to lift back up, warrior two. Staying here for the exhale. Inhale to your star, opening up the chest. And exhale to your horse. A couple rounds of breath like this. Allowing yourself to just get a little deeper. And then we'll bring our hands to our knees, maybe sinking in just a little deeper. And then we'll turn towards the left, sinking that right, dipping that right shoulder down. Gazing maybe behind the left shoulder. Inhaling back to center. Exhale to dip the left shoulder. Maybe gazing over at the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to dip right. Inhale. Exhale, dip left. Inhale to center, bringing the hands back to heart center, staying here for just a moment more. On your next inhale, finding your star, and exhale, finding your warrior two. Breathing here, filling up, staying here for an exhale. Inhaling to fill up. Exhale to cartwheel, and maybe go through a vinyasa or straight to down dog. One more deep inhale, and an exhale. Inhaling right leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards right armpit. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, shifting the weight, staying here for your breath. Now on your next exhale, finding your low lunge, switching it up a little bit. So staying here, finding those warrior two legs, and then finding extended side angle here. So you can bring forearm to the thigh, you can grab hold of a block, you can keep your hand onto the mat, Or maybe you want to find a half bind, bringing the left hand behind the back. If you are in a half bind, rolling that left shoulder open just a bit more. If you're ready for a full bind, you can bring the right hand underneath the right thigh, finding that full bind. Breathing here. And then slowly releasing out of the bind. If you're there, we'll make our way into our warrior two, lengthening through that front leg, bringing the toes so they're going towards the long edge of the mat, hands to hips. Inhale to half lift, or inhale to lengthen, exhale to hinge and fold. So finding a wide-legged forward fold here. Breathing. Inhaling to half lift, exhale to fold. And then slowly walking your hands towards the front of the mat, keeping both hands inside of the right foot. So finding lizard here. So you can keep that back knee lifted or you can lower it to the ground. We'll be here for a few rounds of breath. If you want to continue with your binds, you can really tuck the right shoulder underneath the right thigh and see if you can find a lizard, half or full bind, whichever one you're feeling. So half bind would be bringing the left hand behind the back. Full bind is attaching that right hand to the left. 2 more breaths wherever you are. And then slowly coming out of it, we'll bring the right foot to meet the left, vinyasa or down dog. Full breaths through the vinyasa, inhaling in your down dog and exhaling in your down dog. Inhaling left leg to the sky, exhale knee towards left armpit. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, knee towards nose, staying here for an inhale, and exhale to your low lunge again. Staying here, and then finding those warrior two legs, and then your extended side. If you want the half bind, right hand behind the back, rolling that right shoulder open. Full bind, bringing the left hand underneath the thigh. Remembering a nice open chest if you're in any bind. And if you need to come out of it, please do. One more nice round of breath wherever you are before slowly unwinding, coming into your warrior two. Lengthening through both legs, hands to hips, feet towards long edge of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hinge and fold. Breathing here. Letting go of anything, any tension in the neck. And then slowly begin to walk the hands towards the front of the mat, inside of the left foot, finding your lizard. You can lower the back knee onto the mat if you'd like, or you can find that bind or half bind on this side. So remember, bringing that left shoulder underneath the thigh, and then the right hand behind the back, and seeing if you can latch the hands together. If not, that's completely fine. It's just an option. Slowly unwinding. When you're ready, left foot meets the right, vinyasa or down dog. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Slowly walking the feet to the front of the mat. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale to fold. So we are going to grab hold of a block, or you'll plant your right hand onto the mat, whichever. So if your hand doesn't fit nicely onto the mat, but we're going to bend into that right knee as well, and then lift the left arm to the sky. So if this feels good and this is all you want to do, awesome, love that. If you want a little bit more, you can maybe find that half bind here, wrapping the left hand behind the back. Or if you want to try a full bind type scenario, then you can bring the right hand underneath in the middle of your legs and then underneath that right leg. So you're finding your bind. If you're feeling comfortable in this bind, you can stay as you are, or you can begin to lift the right foot off of the mat, finding a birds of paradise. So birds of paradise, finding a focal point, and then you can keep that right knee bent. If you want to experiment with lengthening through the right leg, you can try that as well. But a few rounds of breath to see where you can go, finding a focal point, really trying to keep that chest open, and then when you're ready, slowly releasing the bind, unwinding. You can inhale to half lift, and then exhale to fold forward. So practice as much as you'd like on that side, and then when you're ready, we'll plant the left hand onto the mat, lifting the right arm to the sky, so bend in that left knee. Staying here, or you can wrap the right hand behind the back. And then if you want to explore on this side, you can bring the left hand to the inner side of the left thigh, and then wrap it around, trying to find that right hand. Find a focal point, begin to bring that weight into the right foot, and then see what you can do with the left side. Again, the knee can stay bent, or you can experiment with lengthening, whatever you'd like. When you're ready to come out of it though, try to do it as gracefully as possible, unwinding slowly, inhaling to half lift, and exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, and exhale to fold forward. Bending the knees, slowly coming down onto the sits bones. And we will just find a seated position. If you'd prefer to go into a classic Shavasana in corpse pose, more than welcome to. But if you'd prefer for just a few more rounds of breath, finding a seated position that you feel comfortable in, closing the eyes. Maybe you just want to do a couple of neck rolls, just letting go of any lingering tension. Maybe you want to find a little twist. You can bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Finding a twist on this side. And then finding a twist on the other side, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the tailbone. And then slowly coming back to center, making any little shoulder rolls or adjustments before finding some stillness. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. And then finding a few rounds of breath here. You can bring one hand to the heart, one to the belly. I'll stay with you for a few rounds of breath, and then you're more than welcome to stay here or Shavasana for as long as you would like. So again, inhaling to fill up from the bottom of the belly all the way up to the chest. And through the nose, slowly exhaling out. Again, inhaling and exhaling. You can do whatever you please, whether it's through the nose or through the mouth with the exhales. If you need to release some heat, maybe exhaling out through the mouth. One more deep inhale together, and a slow exhale. And slowly bringing hands to heart center, bowing your head. Thank you all for sharing this practice with me. I hope it was invigorating and that you have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.